It's Vince here, and I'm with.
Stefan.
And yeah, pretty much, what did we do? I literally just shared you the whole entire journey of me being in the Philippines from the beginning of like what I left, and also to the end.
Yeah, Vincent was gone for 3 weeks, but now he's back.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
jokingly said like, it almost felt like I never left, like I slept for 3 weeks. And then again, that would be scary.
yeah, it'd be like if you were in a coma.
I was like, that's when Stefan slaps me. Wake up! I was like, where am I? What day is it? Is it almost Christmas? Oh, it is. But yeah, pretty much, we're not gonna get into this much. But yeah, that whole journey of me in the Philippines was crazy because I think there was instances that I almost died. Like there was this one instance where I actually went to the caves. I told you this. I went
Yeah.
to the caves and then I took a swim in one of the caves and I almost drowned. I feel like I almost drowned because I was heavy enough because with all that food I was eating. I ate a lot, by the way. It was so good. But yeah, I was just drowning like real low or something. And then thank God my brother that was with me over there actually lifted me up. But you had to push me up to get to the surface. And I had to just like breathe. Oh, just like the whole time. And my assistant was there to actually lift me up, but I almost pushed him inside the pool because I was heavy. I was like, I can't imagine that with Stefan. Almost easily, I don't even know how you would carry me out to the pool if I was drowning, Stefan. Like I, you
Well,
can't lift me up.
well, I'm gonna be real. I probably would have been drowning right along with you because I can't swim for shit.
Oh my God, the amount of
So it would
dark
have been really bad.
the amount of dark jokes we were making. I think I talk about like me being in a plane experiencing turbulence, and I was like holding my brother, and he was like, "The frick you doing?" And I was like, "I think this is it." Don't be crazy. It was like, Vince, don't say stuff like that. Don't say this is it for me. I can't. Can we? And I hold his hand. I think we need a prayer. Shut up. Can you see everyone's trying to sleep? I was like, how do you sleep in a freaking turbulence? It's so scary. It's a turbulence and the plane shaking. It's not comfy.
I would have been like, Vince, just calm down. Like, what
Listen, you saw me drowning there.
Yeah.
I would literally drown also there in the freaking middle of the ocean if the plane crashed. Now that's a little dark. I'll be like afterlife.
Okay, Vince. Okay.
That has to be the funniest. It's always the near death experiences that the funniest moments. This is why I can never be a Tomb Raider or like Indiana Jones. If I put my hand inside a thing, it wouldn't fit. It would just be munching there. How do I get my hand out? How do I get my hand? Oh. Oh my God, I can never be in any movie of like treasure hunting or something, which it felt like that when I was in the Philippines, except it was luxurious because I told you about this. It was cheap. It's cheap in the Philippines. The amount of stuff that you can get, the stuff that you can buy and stuff like that, like it was like the whole time when I was there, I was just like pretty much eating like a king because the amount of food I had there, the amount of pizza, they had good pizza there. And they had like, just
I love
variations.
pizza.
They had variations of chicken. Oh, you would love it there. And not only that, it's a cheap amount. I'm talking about $1 can buy you a whole meal, 2 meals. I don't know, depending on where you're at. Because of the peso and the dollar ratio, the dollar is the most expensive thing. I don't know what's happening here in the US, but man, dollars, yeah, it's pricey. It's overpriced here. I feel like $1 can definitely save a family there, or at least $10 can definitely like save. I don't know, have enough money for them for food and for rent. And the whole time I was there, I was like, man, I know that I know that you have at least a good amount of money. I'm not gonna really tell you the exact. Oh man, Stefan has $1 million. Oh God, no, no,
I
no.
don't got a million.
But even for you, it would just be a good amount that you would probably tip anyone that you come across. Like I'm talking about like the restaurant, the barbershop, the freaking massage parlor, which is cheap actually there compared to here. You would tip everyone. Like, and you had this like discussion about like you going to Burger King, or and also helping the homeless and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I remember that. But what happened at that moment? It was like a few years ago.
It wasn't like actually that was like just last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and during your like,
All right. So I'm not gonna say too much, but I'm gonna keep it short. So I went to San Francisco one day, and I decided to kind of like just I don't know, just like kind of like feel like doing something nice. So I went and like just went to the Burger King in like San Francisco. It's like when you come off on the bar. If any of you guys live in San Francisco, you probably might know where it is. But so I went into there. I bought like two whole bags of just like cheeseburgers. Like I just filled them to the brim, and then I just went out and just handed out cheeseburgers to the homeless because
which is not a lot of people do, especially here in the U.S. People need that extra dollar to actually pay rent or whatever. But you were willing enough to actually at least spend some amount of your like grocery money just to help
I think I
others.
might have paid like 100
Damn.
just on cheeseburgers.
Wow. I feel like if you equivalent to that to like, Filipino money, like pesos, you can even help a village. You can help the entire like, coast of the Philippines. And I'm like, man, I'm just thinking about it. And we could be wrong with these numbers, but then again, thinking about that, that's what a lot of Americans should do when they travel. It has to be a thing, you know.
Okay, and I'm not saying all this like to gloat. Like I'm telling you guys this because like, if you guys see someone in need of help, like if they actually look like they need the help, because there's some people that, you know, but
True.
if they do need the help, like just give them a helping hand. You never know. You
Exactly.
know.
That's what many people need. And I guess back to my times in the Philippines, I'm gonna just talk about stuff that stands out. One of them that stands out was like me having this conversation with my brother about how the idea of like diversity in America compares to the Philippines. In Philippines, like there's literally almost like it's crazy. One thing I miss is sort of seeing black people in most places at all. And in the Philippines, there was like almost zero, which makes sense because you're in another country. You see more like I see a lot of Europeans, a lot of Germans, a lot of like a lot of British people. They're Australians and stuff like that, but you barely see any people that look like Stefan. And it's like, man, this is a different mix. And the whole time I was thinking, like, if you were there, immediately a lot of people would just stare at you. They would stare at you when you're like here and there. They'll literally like, what? Who's he?
I'll be like, they'd probably be confused.
They were like, huh? I never, what? Filipino? Dark? Or something? I was like, no, he's African American. Just putting that out there. This is what he is. This is what it looks like. But it'll be interesting just to see people's reactions. But also more interesting just to see you like travel anywhere one day.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that day might come.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I feel
I
like,
definitely want to travel someday. But
oh yeah,
yeah.
to France, to
I got like a list, but
what about Italy? Italy is my go-to place for next travels, and
yeah, I'd go to Italy.
heck yeah, yeah. There's a good amount of black people in Italy. That's like they're one of their top players, like athletes, like what is it, Paulo? Like she's Nigerian, so yeah, that was like they're pretty known there. Like in mostly Europe, but I'm talking about like Asia, like Thailand or Singapore, where they barely see any, or even Japan and Korea. Shoot, you would definitely get stares, probably.
I mean, there actually is like a few like black people
True.
in like Japan. Like I've watched like quite a bit of videos on Japan recently. Even though
Yeah.
I do want to go to the Philippines a little bit more, to be honest. But like yeah,
It's the diaspora of just like black people in like it's not compared that to Japanese because it's
yeah,
Japanese,
it's not as diverse. It's like a different country,
especially going to the village parts. Yeah, it's like you're treated differently there almost. But in the Philippines, like you're treated with almost every respect, which is something that I noticed is the highlight of the Philippines, is that your respect is almost like virtuous there compared to here to US. Like the whole idea of like, actually, just a smile. As simple as a smile. Except here in the US, like what I witnessed in the Jack in the Box earlier before I left to the Philippines when the service was bad, and you told me like you
Oh
could have
God.
left.
Yeah.
I could
Yeah.
have.
Yeah. So Vince said he like I think he sat there for like what like you said like 2 hours.
Oh my
I
gosh.
I wouldn't even have sat there for no 2 hours. Like I would have waited there like a few minutes, and then like if like they would have took any longer, I would have just went and left, and then just got the burger another day.
Yeah, that's what I had to go through. But you know what? I was thankful enough that I was like about to leave. I was like, yeah. And when I came back to the U.S., I was like, oh boy. You know what's well? Actually, I had a darker humor about this, and I know you're gonna be like, wow, Vince. But I was like, man, that turbulence didn't do me justice. I'm sorry. Okay. I was like, man, why am I here? I could have been in heaven right now. I'm playing. Okay,
Vince,
so I'll stop.
chill.
I'll stop. Okay, no,
Stop.
but seriously, it's either heaven or the fishes. I could have been merman. I know new world. That's Prince of Persia. Um, but I literally went back. I was like, man, when I went to the boarding area, the boarding pass to get your boarding pass for the U.S. I don't know why they put it there. I'm like already here in the U.S. Anyways, like take a picture. I could have like me and my brother were looking at each other like, man, I think we could easily go back, right? I was like, yeah, you can. The plane, like the service of plane or something, the seating area is just there. The gate is right there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, of course we didn't do that. But then my temperature changed when I came back from the Philippines,
Mm-hmm.
and I got sick, and I'm still congested a little bit, but not as bad when I came in. Man, I was
I think
like,
it was definitely the weather difference because you said
yeah,
when you were over there
it's 100
in the
degrees,
Philippines,
humid.
it was like a lot more like hot and humid. And as soon as you came here, the temperature kind of hit you.
Yeah, literally, the whole time I was like, bagged up. Also, I didn't eat much because I ate way too much when I was in the Philippines. Food was good everywhere I went there. Like, shoot, even the restaurants, placing, like they had a restaurant where it's close to a pool in a hotel. You can just swim in there. You don't need to talk to anyone about like, hey, am I allowed? No, you can just go in. You can just go in swimming for free, and it's like, yes, because this is Boracay I'm talking about. This place is literally like its own like Caribbean paradise, its own like Atlantic luxury resort everywhere I go. Free showers, free, you can even go into certain hotels and eat the buffet if you want. It's like that ways. And I could be wrong. Thankfully, I'm not a big channel for enough people to actually freaking like, yeah, oh, you're wrong, Vince. Hello, Popo. But I want the service there and everything. Like they treat you no matter like if you came from here, there, or wherever of the hotel. I'm not even part of the hotel, and I was like treated very nicely. It was an interesting time. Also during that time when I was eating there was like some wedding happening above us, and they were throwing flowers, but then landed in the water. That was fun. That was some good times. And the thing is that whatever is going on in the world or what's happening in America, because this whole like story about the immigrants thing, and also you
Yeah,
got Israel and
yeah, that whole,
Palestine. Which
yeah,
hey,
that's a whole different topic.
by the way, please listen. I was looking at the Discord, and there was like you got first off y'all kids, okay? You shouldn't be talking about this. You are not qualified, and I'm saying this as a man to you. Okay, Papa Vince is telling you need to stop it. You need to stop like, oh, what a Palestine. Shut up. You're still a kid, okay? You got supposed to be focusing on school. How about that? But I literally had like this one person in Discord that was like had a whole novel of Palestine, and I'm like, what? I don't get it. Which I shouldn't get
Do
it.
you have any Discord mods?
I do. But that wasn't even enough because this person still chose it. But I'm like, what is up with this whole Palestine Israel thing? And people are mad of other celebrities not talking about it. Well, guess what? They shouldn't talk about it. Don't get mad of Selena Gomez not talking about the Israel Palestine war. Okay?
Okay, this is probably gonna sound a little bit bad, and this is just coming from me. Look, I don't mean no disrespect, but like that has nothing to do with other people that
Exactly.
are not dealing with that.
Yeah.
Like, am I Palestinian? Am I Israeli? No, I'm black. Does it have anything to do with me? No. But I
Same.
hope that, the conflict can be resolved.
Exactly.
If it ever can be.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
You know,
We're not
like it
qualified.
happens. It actually, this is gonna sound bad, but like war and conflicts like that happen so much. Like really think about the fact that there are other countries going to war right now, not just Palestine and Israel. So you got to kind of take that into consideration.
Yeah, and we, especially us, we are not Middle Eastern at all, and I don't think I am qualified to speak of it at all.
And I'm not really political. I'm gonna be real, even though I'm considered a Democrat. I don't care about politics too much.
Exactly, it shouldn't be allowed at all. The thing is, what's really heartbreaking is that out of anyone, it's me. It just had to be me with the whole Israel Palestinian thing, and I'm like, how did you come to that conclusion? A freaking channel that that for me making LGBT plus content and gaming has to do with freaking stuff happening in the Middle East. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I have nothing to do with it. Okay? That's literally not what this channel is about at all. It shouldn't be about it at all.
No.
No company should be involved. Nope. Also, can I just say this? This is gonna sound controversial. USA, mind your business. Okay? This is not. What does America have to do with this? The, all because there's like Palestinian people and also Jews living in America. It doesn't mean that they can be like, yes, they can be involved in the conversation, but they don't have to be involved financially. Like, where did $100 million came from Biden to give it to the war? That money could have helped us. It could have helped the bills. It could have helped the taxpayers, the people that are working hardworking families, single families, and stuff like that. But out of anywhere, you just give. What is the $100 million gonna do for the war? Literally giving it to to Israel or Palestine or whatever. I don't freaking know. But that money could have helped for anything else. That's the same thing with Ukraine. Like they just send money and like it's like that money could have been used for something. I don't know, like helping the homeless,
Yeah.
you know? And then pretty much, of course, like, the world just continues to turn because we're going to probably forget about this. Here's the thing. The Ukraine thing is still happening. Now, are we caring about it? No. Maybe not everyone. Maybe some people stand by it, but a lot of people, less people are tired of it. Well, actually, more people are tired of it, and less people are supporting it because, well, it's been going on for. It almost feels like years. It's been going on for months, and you can only go on for certain things to the point where it just gets kind of tiring. Wars happen. Doesn't mean we have anything to do about it. We only have to worry about ourselves. It should be inspired to know that we gotta really take care of ourselves and really, just still be alive here. Still be happy. Be happy that we're still alive, that we're actually not witnessing war.
Yeah.
That should be it. And I know that's like a cocky question or answer or whatever to some people, but who am I? Who are we? You know what I mean? Who are we? You got to understand, we are dealing with our own struggles. Financially, I can't tell you what, but I'm just telling you, we're dealing with our own problems. And when you got to deal with your own problems, and when you add other problems into it, it escalates. It gets worse. Dealing with other people's drama and stuff like that should never be the answer. But I digress. I said my piece. But anyways, let's get into some stuff here that I kind of just, I guess, want to talk about.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, Philippines was all I can think about. Like, everything was cheap there. Massages, the freaking, taxi. That was riding the jeepney. Like, oh, that was a treat. Like, getting transport here and there. But the whole time I was there, even my brother agreed. I was, thinking, man, if only Stefan was here.
Yeah.
That's all I can think of. But, yeah. Anyways, just a short podcast and stuff like that. Anything happening with you, Stefan?
We got new hardwood flooring.
Oh.
Yeah. You just finished up just the last of it, just yesterday. Yeah, it took a few weeks. So the reason it took a few weeks, okay, so when when the guy came to do all the flooring in the house, he had to take all the old flooring up, throw it on the side of our house. There's a lot of wood. There's a lot of wood on the side of our house because like he did each and every like room in the house. He first did the living room, then he did next. Then he did the kitchen. Then he did
That's a lot
my
of work.
room.
Did you have to like stand by somewhere when he was doing all that? Like, be out of the house?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so he did the downstairs, like the whole entire living room. That probably took the longest because, like, we had a lot of stuff in there. Like, Vincent hasn't been over to my house in a while, but, like,
Yeah.
we still got a lot of stuff in there.
It's been a while since I've been there. I forget
Yeah.
when it was. All I remember is like I
I
remember.
mean, it doesn't look too different. My mom got new couches, so yeah, they're like a different color. But yeah, he did like every single room. So yeah, he did. All right, I'm just gonna start over. He did the whole entire front living room. That's like the biggest area. That took a while because like I had to help him move some stuff out the way. Yeah, that took a long time. Then he did the kitchen next. Then he did my room. Then he did my aunt's
So
room.
basically, the whole flooring because
Yeah.
you're going by like each room, and I know
Mhm.
other listeners are gonna be like, but it's the each room itself, like flooring. How
Yeah.
was it expensive?
Yeah. Yeah. Because my mom had to buy like a bunch of like she had to buy like these like pallets of like the wood. It's
my
like
God.
a totally different color. It's like a lighter. It's like almost like the same color as like that cushion on like the like chair right there. It's like a very
Stefan's
light-
pointing at my.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you
sorry.
pointing at?
I'm pointing
Cushion?
at one of. I'm pointing at one of the like table chairs.
Oh, okay. One of them is broken, by the way. Just a heads up. So because we're gonna sit down and have dinner later. So
Yeah.
just let you know. But yeah, or pretty much. So that's what's been going on. What about the music stuff?
Since we've been like doing the flooring and stuff, I've been actually like trying to like work on like my lyricism and stuff like that. But I definitely, and I repeat, I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of being lazy. I need to stop being lazy. But this Saturday, I'm definitely gonna start looking for some recording studios. I need to, because I've been taking like a whole entire year off from college, so
Yeah.
I need to like start doing it.
Yeah.
So
Nothing changed for me. I mean, I've been gaming. Here's the thing: when I was in the Philippines, I brought my game system and also my PC. I really just don't want a game. I just brought it. I was planning to play with my brother. I was like, yeah, I don't feel like That's why I noticed that you and me, when we visit, you visit or something like that, we just don't play games.
yeah.
I just don't feel like it. I'm like,
You know what's crazy? I haven't played a video game in like a few months now.
yeah, I still play games because I stream. Of course, it's you showcase there, and also there's some games that I've been wanting to finish and stuff like that. But it's just there's times where it feels like a chore. It really does. I don't know why.
I might even just play a video game at night before I go to bed. Like maybe just like a little bit.
Oh yeah, but shoot, pretty much I want to play those games when they like Starfield, the new Spider-Man, and stuff like that. It's always been like
I heard Starfield's pretty good.
yeah, but financially, how am I supposed to play that? Those are triple A games. I can play new games that are like smaller, but with the big ones, the big guys, like I'm talking about like Alan Wake 2. I'm talking about like shoot, if Watch Dogs make another game. Or Final Fantasy. Yeah, I can't play that. It's too big. I need a PS5. Do I have one? No. You know why? Because inflation. Because it costs more than my freaking house.
Yeah, because the price went up on them too. Because like
Yeah,
I think I remember. I think I remember when they first came out. Like everyone was trying to get them, and it was like a lot more difficult. I don't know how it is now because I don't really play on PSP, but yeah, I think
Yeah.
the price probably went up on them. So
Yeah, that's crazy. Now, people wondering, convention soon. I don't know. Here's the thing: we've been to
Yeah.
a lot of conventions. I get this feeling like
yeah, like, we've been to at least like 3 or 4 by now.
I don't think there's no conventions we need to go to next year unless we want to
Yeah.
spend more money, which that could be determined. If I make enough money, then maybe I might, or it might take Stefan if we make a certain amount of money. I'm talking about me and him. We could actually spend some amount if we go to conventions. But other than that, I kind of want. I really,
Yeah.
here's the announcement. I really want to go to more dance events. We've been to zero breaking events.
You've only been to like what, one or two?
Yeah, sadly, it's not a lot. And for my second channel, like that's the highlight for it, especially what I've been working on. But it's something that I really want to do some days. I just didn't know when because I've been focused on the whole anime side for my channel. And then I start to think about it. I'm like, you know what? I kind of really want to go back to the scene. So checking out these even though they're tiring when I get to them and when I'm done with them, but at the same time, it feels worth it way more. It makes me look better when I'm actually in parties, something like that, other than showing anime conventions, which are cool. They're cool, but these are two different kind of sides of communities. So I don't know which dance event. Hopefully it's close here to where I live because a lot of them are just like far, especially in Europe, which I'm like, God, nah. I wish, but no, I can't. But
Yeah, we're gonna spend over 1,000 just to even get to Europe.
I know, right? But who knows? Hey, you never know. You never know. Specifically, Italy. That's my go-to. And, France. But I'm very curious. I really want to go to UK. I'm just like, I always wonder. Really do. It's not crazy about it because I'm like, yeah, okay, UK. But what is really up with UK? What really is the magic of it? I always want to go to those Hogwarts castles and stuff. Oh, you're a wizard, Harry.
God.
Anyways, nothing much from me. Also, I might be moving soon. This is actually probably the last time we're gonna be filming this house, and I'm gonna be moving to another house, which I hope it's better. I hope I don't hear my dad pooping in the freaking toilet. I hope he has his own toilet, which he does, but he better not use mine.
That's the good thing about like my house is like, okay, so like
You don't hear anyone taking dumps, especially a dude.
Okay. So like my house is like a 2-story house. Vince's house is like a 1-story. But like the thing with my room is probably the second like biggest house in the room. So like so trying to think. So like let's imagine half of this is like my room. So my bed's like right over here. And the door is like right there. And the toilet would probably be like right to where like that like painting is.
Okay.
So I wouldn't even hear
Hold on. Stefan is painting a square, which is a big house, a big square to like one side. The other side is this room, and the other side is what the the toilet or something.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. So like saying that it's not really near to you where you at.
Yeah. Vincent's trying to describe like the layout of my room. So like I can't even really hear the bathroom.
Awesome. Lucky, but here I am. The thing is that here's the thing.
Well, I can't hear the shower. Never mind. I can hear the shower.
Actually, you know what? It got so bad. You know what I have? I just got this from Amazon. I have sleeping headphones. So I don't have to hear it. Especially when I take naps. Because I be hearing it when I'm taking naps. And the moment my dad wakes up, I'm like, okay. Just put my sleeping headphones on. Play some, some ambient music. Like hang drums or whatever. And just sleep. And it's so beautiful. It's so comfy. And I can't believe I have to do that. And to not to listen to him shit. Okay, I'm sorry. I cuss. There. Boom. No, but seriously. It's like, I'm not gonna stand here and listen to this. I'm tired of it. I'm so fed up of it. Okay, it's. You know what? Headphones. I have so many headphones at the moment that I don't want to listen to him. That's the thing. I ain't gonna listen to that. Shoot, I might buy another headphones. It's noise canceling, and he's taking dumps, and I'm over here sleeping like a baby. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do. Sleep like a baby, while he's taking dumps. But it's so often. I'm like, I wonder if he's okay. Then again, I be taking dumps and you be hearing me. Sorry, I don't know why we're talking about taking dumps. What's up? Back to the... Also, yeah, the new house, by the way. It's beautiful. Look for it. It's close to where, in walking distance. So pretty much that's not going to change.
Yeah.
If you don't know.
It's not too bad. Like, You know, and like the thing is, I'm used to like walking and stuff, so I could like
Walk
easily
all the
do
way
it.
to San Francisco one point, I heard. Well, you took a BART, but
Yeah,
you can easily manage to go far places.
yeah.
I always imagine you can easily go like, here to New York if you want. If there's like some event or someone needs you to collab or something, shoot, you can make your way over there. Like, because it feels like you manage to yourself better independently when it comes down to going on your own.
Yeah.
So here's the challenge. San Francisco to Manila, Philippines, boom, done. Can you
Yeah, I could
accept
do
it?
that. Yeah, I could do that.
All right. The whole TSA and challenge thing is like that's challenging to me personally. I honestly lost. I lost sense of like where really. I just follow my brother most of the time when we're at the airport in TSA. We've been to too many airports. I would like to take a break from flying, because that is tiring. That is so
Hmm.
exhausting sometimes. Just flying. Imagine flying every 2 days. Ugh. It wouldn't be fun. No matter how far the countries are, oh, you're living the luxury. I can't imagine being a pilot. Well, actually, or a pilot assistant. Yeah, those assistants that actually, gives you food and stuff like that. That has to be a stomachache for some people. You know what I mean, Simon?
Hmm.
Anyways, we're about to eat. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you subscribe, like, comment, and jazz. I'm trying to think of what else am I gonna share, because pretty much I have everything going on so far. But other than that, new house, and also hopefully our end of the year podcast where we just recap this whole year. I don't know in the most shortest amount of words. What do you think about this year so far, Stefan?
I think it was pretty chill.
Do you think it's crazy that it's almost like 2024? Ain't no way. Ain't 4 years already?
Hmm.
I'm talking about 4 years like we're having a new president? Like, and it
I feel like this year kind of went by kind of quick too, in a way, because like I kind of remember when like it was like just like January. It wasn't even that long ago.
it doesn't feel long ago on my birthday. It feels like, you know what it is? I don't know if we're doing a lot. That's why the
Yeah, I
days,
definitely haven't been. I need to start getting on that. I'm not even
yeah,
gonna lie.
it's, I don't know. It's kind of heartbreaking to talk about, but yeah, each day, each year doesn't, it feels like we're just not doing a lot. I was looking at my cousin, shout out to my cousin niece, that she had her house, she has like a job and everything, and the whole time, like, how do you do it? Not the fact that you have a luxurious hotel in the Philippines, but also a job that pays you well, that you get to go anywhere. She went to Singapore after that. I'm like, damn. And she went to like what? Singapore and then went to Indonesia. And it's like, man, I want to reach that achievement, even though she's like older than me. But achievements could,
You could always ask her for tips.
man. I'd be asking anyone for tips, but a lot of times it's always up to us to put that in action.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is that we need to do next year. We need to really put things in action. Everything needs to be action. I feel like there's a challenge that we might do where every single day we need to come up with ideas making money, and the next day we put those in action. And that's probably what I've not been doing, and maybe it's chances of Stefan not doing. And you know what? Yeah, that's true. But you get to a point in your life where it's like, does it matter? And we shouldn't have those thoughts.
Yeah.
Because each day I look at my channel, I look at this, and I'm like, man, things are not. The views are getting low and stuff like that. I'm gonna be real. I'm I'm at that point. I probably should end the podcast before I go into existential crisis. Man, my life is getting okay. Bye. But anyways, thank you guys. Any last words, Tamon?
Um. Yeah. I hope everyone's having a like good
Thanksgiving.
year. Thanksgiving's actually
Almost
coming
forgot.
up. If you guys celebrate it, if you don't, then that's okay too. But if you do celebrate Thanksgiving, if you do got family, because I know some people don't, but if you don't got family and you got friends or you got someone close by you, just I don't know, spend the day with them, or I don't know, do
Yeah.
something for yourself.
And
You know?
And be thankful you have a family.
Yeah.
Let me just say that right now. Okay, you little kids freaking watching these videos, thinking you're trying to sound like you're an adult or whatever. I'm really close to your face right now. Okay, no, but seriously, like just be thankful. Because there's gonna be a point where your life is gonna get boring, where you're gonna get like, you're gonna start forgetting things when you go into the kitchen. What am I supposed to do? Where you're gonna start like realizing like, man,
That happens to me sometimes. I just
yeah.
go into the kitchen. I forget what.
You're gonna realize you're almost 30, and then you're gonna have an existential crisis every day, every morning.
Yeah, you're gonna start balding.
Yeah, balding, and then you're gonna like, then you're gonna like, then you gotta question yourself. Why am I still single? And I don't know, man. I'm speaking to the men in this this channel, but also to everyone else. Okay, enjoy life. Whatever you want to achieve, I don't know what it is, man. I feel like I want to be a nurse.
As long as it's legal.
Exactly. I think I want to be a nurse. You should be a nurse, okay? Because they make good money. You can pay for your families, moments with you, huh? Okay, sorry, that was me. But yeah, just don't be like us. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry, but don't be like me. Okay.
Yeah, be motivated, because I'm definitely not been feeling motivated. But I need to start doing that.
Achieve more than me. I want y'all to do better than me because we're not famous. We're not, obviously, we're not.
We're underdogs.
We're underdogs. Be an underdog, but when you grow, make sure you top dog. Anyways, I'll see you guys when I see ya. One love.
One love.
And a peace.
Peace.